So according to The Athletic's Jovan Buha, the Lakers are expected to fire Darvin Ham by the end of the week. And during owner Matt Ishbia's State of the Suns press conference on Wednesday, he was non-committal on Frank Vogel returning next season, saying we're going to evaluate everything. So one person who isn't feeling Ham and Vogel getting the blame for their team's lackluster seasons is Charles Barkley, who had this to say on Inside the NBA Wednesday night.
Anybody who thinks the reason the Lakers suck is because of Darvin Ham or the reason the Suns suck is because of Frank Vogel, you don't know what you're talking about. Frank Vogel is a hell of a coach. Darvin Ham is a hell of a coach trying to get his career started. But for all you punks, idiots, and jackasses on other networks who want to be media and who want all the players to like y'all, do your damn job. The Lakers suck and the Suns suck because of the players. Has nothing to do with the coaches. I feel better now.
Here, I can tell. Looks like you are getting that off your chest.
I did. I hate it, man. You sit there like Darvin Ham needs to get fired. Frank Vogel needs to get fired. Who put them teams together? Them trash-ass teams put together need to get fired. Them guys, they didn't just all of a sudden suck as coaches. People who put them teams together they start packing up their stuff.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on Barkley blaming Lakers and Suns players and management and not the coaching?
I'm rolling. I've been saying it was the players. I mean, as much as we want to blame Darvin Ham, it's like, well, you got LeBron James, you got AD, you got guys who've been in the league for over 10 years. You should know how to coach yourself when you're out there too at the same time.
Facts.
This is his second year, so yes, he's not going to know everything. Yes, he's going to make mistakes. I mean, he don't know. Like, you just throw him in the fire. I mean, he got to the Western Conference Finals first year, and then he loses this year. But I'm not blaming everything on them coaches, bro. It's the players. I think everybody be gassed off these guys, and I don't think they like that no more.
So, Brandon, you said, obviously, Darvin in his first season with the Lakers, they got to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
But it's the players' fault this year that they did get past the Nuggets in the first round. So did the players get the credit for getting to the Western Conference Finals last year? Or
no, for sure. No, they both do. I'm just not blaming everything on Darvin Ham. Like, everything just not on him. He's not out there playing. Like, you tell me 10 years in the NBA, I can't coach myself on situations or things that's going on.
Yep.
And I went to the championship and I played in the playoffs and I've done all these. So you tell me I don't know how to coach myself. If I'm Devin Booker, if I'm KD, if I'm Bill, you tell me I don't know. I can't get these guys in the locker room and get shit together? Oh, so you ain't like that then?
That's real shit, bro.
You're not like that.
But we've talked about, we even broke down the film from the Lakers, right? Why they not doing certain things in the fourth quarter, right? And we always also talk about coaches putting a system in. Frank Vogel not having a distinct system in for those guys that's going to contribute them doing what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Like, in order for us to have freedom to coach ourselves, we need a system to always fall back on. So when it's not going right, just run that shit.
Right.
We know we can get back into our flow, we run that shit. But we see mismatches out here. All right, we're gonna go here, y'all two go pick and roll over there, we're gonna split on the weak side, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
On defense, look, Luka killing us on the motherfucking ISO when we do the switch. Load up, elbows and boxes, Luka, push him up, don't let him shoot that step back, make him drive to us and kick it.
Yeah, or AD under 5 minutes. Yo, we're going to go to AD every time. I don't care. Don't shoot the ball. Somebody on the court say it.
Turn 4.
Like, shit.
Turn
say
5.
it. Tell him, bro, don't shoot it this time. Like, that's what we used to do back when we played. Yo, what's the name got it going? All right, yo, we're going to keep it going over to Monte. Yo, we can keep going to Johnson.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's the conversation that players do have. And it's like, that's why I say, JJ saying it's watered down back then. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at it like it's watered down now.
Yeah.
Because we don't even know what's going on out there when we watch. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all ain't even going to what we know will work. But you know who is? Denver Nuggets.
To your point, Mike Malone.
The 2 Euros.
Boston.
Mike Malone had several seasons with the Nuggets to figure it out. Job was never in jeopardy. Obviously won the chip last year. Looking like they will potentially make a run this year if they can get past the Wolves.
System in place. Players that he likes keep coming back. Everyone's happy.
Boston, too. And Miami. Miami in there, too. Just
those
like
3 teams.
Yeah, they play every time.
And OKC's starting to be like that. They've always been a farm system where they can bring those players in and bring them, develop them up. Good. But they used to be San Antonio.
Yeah, see you going to the notebook. What are your thoughts on what Barkley had to say?
I don't like him.
You think he's talking about you?
No, I
I don't think so.
Because I used to be a fan, right? I'm still a fan. I just don't like how he talks about whose fault it is, because when he was playing, he didn't take no responsibility for what was going on with him.
Yeah.
Right? When he went to the finals against Michael Jordan, or the Western Conference, or the championship and lost, what did they do the next year? What did they do the year after that? Whose fault was it when they went 41-41 and he needed to leave to go try to win a championship? He wasn't good enough then?
With Houston?
Yeah. And then when he got to Houston, teams that won championship, who was out of shape? Who was out of shape that couldn't be healthy for the team they put so much money into you. They put so much money into you to come over there to help them win, but you was out of shape. Not from, me, it's from the players who played with you said you was out of shape. Putting blame on them, right? Where was the responsibility then? Right? I hate when, you get to a certain stage and you start throwing shots when you were a problem yourself when you played, right? And, these guys don't have, gambling problems and, problems like that. They really actually care about basketball.
Some of them do, but not at the highest level.
But I'm saying they actually care about basketball. Those guys in Phoenix, they do sit in the gym all day. They don't have a life outside of basketball, right? And that's because of the generations before us, the listening to the Michael Jordans, the listening to the Kobe Bryants, right? They inspired these players to want to be great. Yeah, they're failing. They don't know how to play with each other. They don't have the structure that, there was back then. But don't throw shots at them when you have a history, right? Let us ask your teammates who you were when you left Philadelphia, when you left them in a shithole after y'all did Eastern Conference with these veteran players. When you became a veteran, who are you as a player? So I just don't like that crap.
There's a problem I have with that though, because this is what the crowd is doing now. I make a take. I ain't played since 2010. I can't go back out there and play. So why is it that my take has to be compared to my career has to be now compared to LeBron's? Because I don't agree with something he's done. I don't agree with him not boxing out, blah, blah, blah. The first line of defense for anybody that listens to my take is, well, your career didn't pan out. Well, why did your career? I mean, I can't go back and change my career. Does that mean I can't make the take? Does that mean I don't have an opinion? Because now we have to make the conversation about me. I don't want to talk about me because we're sitting here talking about you. You the one still playing, not me.
But the problem is, okay, like when Ja had his situation, right? That's like me when Ja had his situation, saying he's an idiot, you're a stupid moron, you should be kicked out of the league, and do all that. Who looks stupid in reality?
Only
me.
You would only look stupid if you didn't agree that was you in that position.
But that's
like I was a moron.
Yeah.
I was stupid, and I deserved to be kicked out the league.
And that's
you wouldn't look stupid by making that statement.
Exactly. That's my point, right? Is Charles Barkley doing that?
No.
Okay. See,
but the accountability.
Has he ever done it though?
No, he don't know. He pretend.
He don't talk about things that he's done.
No, he doesn't. That's my issue with it. Right? Like, yeah, when I was in this situation, this is how I went about it. Do not do that. Right? You have to take accountability. That's why I couldn't win. Maybe that's why I didn't win championships, because when I got to Houston, right?
Okay.
These were championship players, and I was coming back with my lazy self.
Yep.
Okay.
Right? They're out there practicing. I'm on a treadmill. I fucked up.
Oh, you facts.
If you do that, then these players wouldn't look at you like, yo, they can Google, they can call, we can call Clyde Drexler, they can call Hakeem and say, hey, Sam Cassell, hey, how was he?
Facts.
Hey, Big Shot, how was Bart? Pip, what'd you think about Bart? They have opinions of you, dog.
Yes.
You don't think I called the players like, hey man, what was Charles Barkley like? Because I want to see if you're a contradiction to what you're saying now.
Yep.
You have to be accountable. For them to be accountable, you have to be accountable first. If you have the loudest mouth.
Yep.
You're on the national stage. You have to be accountable. Why didn't you win a championship when you had championship team? You as a player, like, oh, hey man, listen, I was a little. You tell me, look, hey, I ain't making it past the second round because I like to shoot a lot, right?
No.
I take shit personal. Hey, motherfucker, you scoring me, I'm taking 3-4 shots. Maybe I didn't pass it to my players a lot.
Aye.
That's why I take accountability, because I have a voice, and I can't throw shots at you without throwing shots at myself first.
I've done it. That's why I come on here and I
that's
say.
why I'm not saying we've done
have
that.
to-
Like
that's
we
why.
always talk about our past and
Yes.
the things that we've done that we could have changed.
But
Right.
let's spin it forward to now, and what Barkley saying about these two squads. How much is it on the players and management's fault, and how much is it on the coaching that they got?
It's everybody's fault.
everybody.
Man.
Yeah.
Right. It starts off with the grocery shopper who's picking the groceries. Right. He ain't picking the groceries to the cook. Right. The cook is the coach. Right. So whatever he's picking, he has to make sure this is what the what kind of
ingredients,
meal you
get all
want, what
the
ingredients you
ingredients.
want. I got to get the list from you.
Yep.
Go get it. Then you make the meal.
Facts.
Now the players, they have to be accountable because they have to know how to play. If you don't eat the motherfucking broccoli, I'm not gonna put the broccoli in your face.
Hey, that's crazy
Right?
what you just did.
Hey,
We got
Because Frank asked for a specific.
There are
like you
reports-
saying, if Frank is the chef, Frank is like, yo, I need this, this, and this. But you're saying that the niggas is going to the grocery store is like, nah, we gonna cook this up.
They bring
and I
it-
don't give a fuck how you cook it, but this is what we cook.
hey, you do good with fish. I'm in here bringing steak because that's what I like.
Yeah. Now go make a good steak.
Now I'm gonna fire you because you couldn't cook the steak.
And then you gave me fish.
Yeah.
You gave
Yeah, you know what I
me
mean? And that's what ends up happening as the people who are picking. If it doesn't pan out, they're like, well, I'm not gonna fire myself.
That's a fact.
You gotta go.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And that,
That's the
and that
blueprint.
becomes
That's
that
the
becomes
blueprint.
and that's why like I remember when Doc, when he was with the Clippers, he wanted to be the coach and the GM. That's why Pop is the coach and the GM, right? So he can pick who he wants that fits it fits his style of play. That's what made, when we talk about coaching, that's what made Phil great. He gets, these are the players that I need to run this system.
Facts.
And that's what Denver's over there doing. They're picking players that fit the system.
And you're saying Calvin
That's why
Booth-
Miami's been great.
Calvin Booth is upstairs listening to Mike. Like, hey, what do you really need? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you need that. And like you said, Pat down in Miami. Hey, Spo. Now,
A little bit. I'm pretty sure Spo want a better diet than he's getting.
For sure.
But Pat,
I
like,
want
hey,
the filet. Hey,
this is our
take this
budget.
Tuesday
This is our
and make
budget.
it
This is what
work.
we getting. This is what we gonna be cooking. Can you cook it?
know what